The tasks of day-to-day caregiving can be a challenge. Fortunately, we have Kathy and Andrew from Minuteman Senior Services here to help those caring for our amazing seniors. During this session, we will be introduced to the statewide Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program. Kathy and Andrew will also provide resources, education, guidance, training, and empowerment to those caring for older adults and people with disabilities.
Hello, and welcome to the presentation on the Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program and resources for caregivers. My name is Melissa Pucci, and I am the Community Engagement Manager for Minuteman Senior Services. Today, you will hear from Andrew Fielicki and Kathy Sullivan, who work at Minuteman Senior Services as care advisors for the Family Caregiver Support Program. Through community engagement and meeting with caregivers, Kathy and Andrew provide resources, education, guidance, training, and empowerment to those caring for older adults and people with disabilities. I'd like to thank Kathy and Andrew for preparing and presenting this information to you today. And now I'll turn it over to Andrew.
Hello, my name is Andrew Fielicki. I work as a family caregiver support specialist with my co-presenter, Kathy Sullivan. We are going to be giving you an introduction to the Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program and the services it provides. The Family Caregiver Program is offered by Aging Service Access Points across the state. Aging Service Access Points are an extension of the Massachusetts Office of Executive Affairs. They provide many services, including the State Home Care Program and the Family Caregiver Support Program. My co-presenter, Kathy Sullivan, and I work for Minuteman Senior Services, which serves 16 different communities in Middlesex County. No matter where you live, there is an Aging Service Access Point assigned to your region. To locate the office which serves your community, please call Mass Options at 1-800-243-4646. As Melissa said, the Family Caregiver Support Program empowers caregivers by providing information, resources, and education to those caring for older adults and for people with disabilities. Our goal is to enhance the quality of life for caregivers, care recipients, and families. We will work with you one-on-one to offer guidance and support. We provide phone consultations, virtual meetings, or home visits depending on your individual needs. Consultations are free, and in-person meetings can be scheduled at our office, in your home, or at another location convenient for you. Next, I'd like to talk to you a bit about program eligibility. Program eligibility. The Family Caregiver Support Program is available for caregivers who live in Massachusetts. It is also available to out-of-state caregivers if they are caring for someone who lives in Massachusetts. Caregivers must be age 18 or older. Care recipients must be 60 years or older, unless they have a dementia diagnosis, in which case there is no age restriction. The program is also open to relatives who are not parents, age 55 and older, who are providing care to children under the age of 18, including grandparents raising grandchildren, and relatives, including parents, age 55 and older, providing care to adults ages 18 to 59 with disabilities. We provide general information about a wide array of community services, including residential and respite care options, such as continuing care communities, assisted living facilities, rest homes, and nursing homes. Community care options, such as adult day health programs, subsidized home care programs, and private pay home care. Dementia resources such as the Alzheimer's Association, dementia coaches, and memory cafes. nutritional resources such as community dining and home-delivered meals, other community services and supports such as Medicare counselors, medical equipment reuse programs, transportation providers, and local council on aging programs and resources. Public benefit programs. We provide information about public benefit programs to those who may be eligible. Possible programs include the State Nutrition Assistance Program, formerly known as food stamps, fuel assistance, utility discounts, and internet and cell phone discounts. We can also provide information about subsidized housing and where to apply. Resources to support caregiver wellness. We provide guidance and resources to support caregiver wellness. Caregivers can face increased risks for health problems because they tend to neglect their own health. Caregiving can cause financial stress, and some caregivers may avoid going to the doctor so they don't have to pay for visits or treatments. Other caregivers may have to cut back or leave their jobs. These things can affect a caregiver's emotional, mental, and physical health. We help caregivers prioritize self-care by validating their needs and encouraging them to eat healthy snacks and meals, set aside time for sleep and exercise, and take breaks from caregiving by connecting to community resources and asking for help. We also provide information about depression and burnout and how to connect with a therapist for additional support if appropriate. Caregiver stress and ways to reduce it. The emotional and physical stress of caregiving is common and often very challenging. Signs of stress include feeling overwhelmed or constantly worried, feeling tired often, becoming easily irritated or angry, losing interest in activities you used to enjoy, or feeling sad. We help caregivers recognize symptoms of stress and talk about strategies to reduce it, including setting realistic goals and breaking down large tasks into smaller steps, connecting with community resources, and connecting with family or friends who can offer non-judgmental emotional support. We encourage caregivers not to be perfectionists, to realize they are doing the best they can at any given time. Caregiver support groups. A good support group offers a place to make new friends, obtain information about resources and coping mechanisms, receive emotional support and advice on what lies ahead, and learn strategies for communicating with family members. Some support groups are general in nature, others are targeted to people caring for someone with dementia or other specific conditions. Most support groups are meeting virtually these days, and we can help caregivers connect to a group that may be a good fit. Now my colleague Kathy Sullivan is going to provide some additional information about some of the resources available to caregivers.
Hello, my name is Kathy Sullivan, and I work in the Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program at Minuteman Senior Services with Andrew. My presentation will build on the resources Andrew has presented. Being a caregiver for someone can be rewarding, but it's also challenging. Medical conditions can be complex and confusing, and learning what resources are available can be difficult. As caregivers, it helps to learn all that we can about our loved ones, medical conditions, so that we can understand how the condition will affect our loved one, how to care for them, and how the disease will progress. There are many organizations and associations dedicated to specific diseases that provide information such as the American Heart Association, the COPD Foundation, and the Alzheimer's Association. The goal of the Healthy Living Center of Excellence is to offer evidence-based healthy aging programs. Some are caregiver-specific workshops, such as Powerful Tools for Caregivers and Savvy Caregiver, as well as workshops such as Self-Management of Chronic Disease, Self-Management of Chronic Pain, and Self-Management of Diabetes. They also offer healthy living and fall prevention programs. The Commission on Grandparents Raising Grandchildren's primary purpose is to serve as a resource on issues affecting grandparents raising grandchildren, as well as other relatives other than parents who are raising family members. Information available includes tip sheets, legal and financial resources, and support groups. Mass Home Care hosts monthly Caring for the Caregiver informational webinars that are recorded on caregiving topics such as the Aging and Disability Network, fraud, scams, financial abuse, and self-care. Next, we're going to be talking about day-to-day caregiver resources. The caregiver is faced with managing many day-to-day tasks for a loved one living at home, such as ensuring a safe environment, providing meals, personal care, and social interaction. There are resources to offer assistance. Home safety checklists. Consider how the home your older adult lives in is set up and identify any possible hazards. Can they reach things easily? Is there sufficient lighting and night lights? Are there handrails for stairs? Are there any tripping concerns from loose rugs or carpets? There are home safety checklists you can use. And also you can hire companies to do home safety assessments. Adaptive equipment helps elders to do daily tasks more easily and safely. Adaptive equipment includes mobility and transfer aids such as canes, crutches, walkers, wheelchairs, scooters, and bed transfer bars. Bathroom safety items can be grab bars, raised toilet seats, shower chairs, handheld showers, rubber mats, and toileting commodes. Equipment can be purchased, and alternatively, there are some organizations that offer free equipment or will loan equipment. The Safe Return Nationwide Emergency Response Service facilitates the safe return of individuals living with dementia who wander. Membership plans are available with 24/7 support, and members are required to purchase an ID bracelet or accessory. A personal emergency response system is a wearable medical alert system. It's often referred to by the common term Lifeline. When activated, the PERS notifies a 24/7 response center that a person needs assistance. It is available in both bracelet and necklace styles. A person may need to push a button, or it may have automatic fall detection. And with technology advances, there are many different kinds on the market. In-home services. Services are available to come to your home to help with tasks. For example, Meals on Wheels delivers a nutritious hot lunch by a friendly volunteer. Some grocery and pharmacy stores provide deliveries such as Peapod and Instacart. Also, laundry pickup, wash, and return service is available. Home visits for podiatry and hairdressing can be a big help to older adults and their caregivers. Home care, respite care. Caregivers may find that a loved one needs help with personal care, or the person may need more care than their caregiver can provide. You can hire a home care agency to perform a variety of in-home services. Home care agencies typically provide non-medical care. They can help with activities of daily living, such as dressing, bathing, and meal preparation. They can do grocery shopping and some light homemaking. Companion care is available to do enjoyable activities with an older adult. Home care may be scheduled for a few hours a day, up to around-the-clock care. Home care is beneficial for the older adult and can provide both assistance and a much-needed respite break for a caregiver. State home care. Check with your local elder services agency, such as Minuteman Senior Services, to see if the person is eligible for the state home care program, which can arrange and help pay for services. private pay care agencies. There are many home care agencies that you can contact directly and hire to privately pay for these types of services. For a list of agencies, contact your Elder Services Program. Social engagement. Both older adults and caregivers experience loneliness and social isolation. We have seen this especially during the pandemic. Some ways to connect with others and socially engage are phone calls, email, texts, and when possible, visits with family and friends. Older adults can attend in person or virtually a local council on aging, a social day program, an adult day health program, and memory cafes. Many activities are offered at the local council on aging, such as lectures, hobbies, exercise, day trips, educational programs, some lunchtime meals, and holiday celebrations. Social day programs are adult supportive day programs for older adults able to participate in activities, independently handle their medication and personal care, and are mobile. Adult day care centers are designed to provide care, companionship, and activities for individuals with physical and cognitive impairments who need assistance or supervision during the day. A memory cafe is a safe and comfortable space where both caregivers and their loved ones living with dementia attend to socialize and enjoy activities. Technology has really helped to socially engage and connect people. There are virtual meeting programs such as Zoom. You can virtually visit museums, national parks, zoos, and aquariums. You can attend lectures and concerts, all from the comfort of your home, and even participate in exercise programs using virtual technology. As Andrew has described, caregiver support groups provide an environment for emotional support from other caregivers. And technology has provided more availability and accessibility by allowing virtual caregiver support groups. There are more choices of dates and times for groups. Technology has removed many of the barriers caregivers have previously faced, such as care coverage, location, transportation, and weather. Long-term planning, caregiver resources. For caregivers, planning for long-term care can be daunting. It involves how to provide care and understanding the types of care available for changing needs. Questions arise such as, who will make the decisions? Who will handle the legal, financial, and housing considerations? The following resources can help. It's important to have a backup plan and person for the care of your loved one in the event the primary caregiver is not able to provide care. Some important information to share with your backup person is your loved one's medical conditions and medications, as well as contact information for medical professionals and insurance. Emergency preparedness. As we have just experienced with COVID and are still experiencing, when an emergency situation happens, it is helpful to have some preparation. It helps to have the following: a list of trusted sources, telehealth medical information, town, city, organizations, and emergency contacts, knowledge about delivery services, contact information for your local elder services and council on aging, as well as an emergency kit and supplies. Healthcare planning. Planning for an elder's healthcare gives both the elder and the caregiver peace of mind by ensuring that the elder's preferences and choices have been made clear, and a trusted person will be available to convey the elder's wishes if they are not able to. Honoring Choices is a healthcare planning website with information about healthcare proxies, personal directives, power of attorney, and other planning tools and documents. There's a lot to consider about aging, such as planning for retirement, long-term planning, legal issues, and paying for care. Financial and legal planning can help to ease concerns, knowing there's a plan in place and the person will be taken care of. The NALJA Law Attorney's main focus is on the needs and challenges that come with aging. They can assist with the planning process. Housing options. Subsidized housing. There are various government subsidies that may assist in paying a portion of a person's rent. Each city or town's housing authority can provide information on what types of subsidized housing are available. A rest home is a type of housing in which a room, meals, and some assistance with daily living is provided to a small group of seniors, usually in a residential neighborhood. An assisted living community typically consists of small apartments and a care community. There's a wide range of services across different care communities. Paying for an assisted living is mostly private pay. Skilled nursing facilities are an option for older adults who need 24-hour supervised care, providing medical care, personal care, meals, and activities. Continuing care retirement communities cover the spectrum of aging in one location and are part independent living, part assisted living, and part skilled nursing facility. There are many resources available which can be overwhelming for a caregiver to manage. You can hire a private geriatric care manager to help manage services and resources. They can do assessments, identify, locate, and set up services for you.
Thank you, Kathy and Andrew, for an informative presentation about the Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program and for sharing all the wonderful resources available to caregivers. To locate the Massachusetts Family Caregiver Support Program in your area, please contact Mass Options at 1-800-243-4646, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also access Mass Options online at www.massoptions.org. This is the end of our presentation, and we'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Thank you.